A new chapter for the Iraqi Dinar. Verified rate shift. Sparks optimism among investors. Welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar RV channel, where we bring you the most accurate, up-to-date news on Iraq's currency and its evolving place in the global economy. Today's report could be a turning point for every holder of the Iraqi dinar. For years, the community has waited for real signs of a revaluation. And now, we finally have verifiable evidence that something significant is happening. After a long period of relative stability, the Iraqi dinar has just experienced a measurable increase in value on international forex trading platforms. This isn't a theory or a rumor being passed around message boards. This is concrete data, captured and confirmed during early trading hours in Asia. Several reputable platforms, such as Forex Factory and Live FX monitoring tools, began displaying a stronger dinar-to-dollar exchange rate. For a currency that has remained tightly controlled and mostly flat for many years, this upward movement is anything but ordinary. It suggests a potential policy shift in Iraq's monetary approach and has sparked interest from institutional investors, forex analysts, and international banks. If you've been holding on to dinar waiting for a major shift, this is the kind of development you've been preparing for. The numbers: a noticeable jump. While the exchange rate is still fluctuating with market activity, early indicators suggest the dinar is trading within the range of $0.30 to $0.40 USD per IQD. This represents a sharp departure from its historical peg and previous trading levels. Analysts are already referring to this shift as the beginning of a phased revaluation strategy, one that has likely been in the works for some time. This is not just a technical adjustment or a short-term reaction to market conditions. It appears to be the result of coordinated monetary planning between Iraq's central bank and possibly global financial entities like the IMF. A move of this scale doesn't happen spontaneously. It reflects deliberate action aimed at gradually positioning Iraq's currency closer to its actual economic potential. Why this moment matters. Currencies, like the Iraqi dinar, which are semi-managed rather than fully floating, typically undergo valuation changes only after years of groundwork. Iraq's central bank has kept a tight rein on the dinar's value to avoid inflation, black market volatility, and political instability. So when we see a shift this dramatic on public platforms, it means something deeper is underway. From what we know, Iraq has been laying the groundwork for a stronger currency for years. Its oil production remains among the highest globally, providing a steady revenue stream. The country has also bolstered its gold reserves, invested in banking modernization, and formed global financial partnerships. These are the building blocks of a sustainable, open economy, and they're finally starting to show results. Behind-the-scenes activity. Several signs suggest that this change is not an isolated blip, but rather the start of a broader trend. Some Tier 1 banks across Europe and the Middle East have already updated their internal exchange rates for the dinar. Certain regional foreign exchange dealers have even temporarily halted IQD sales, a move that often precedes major price adjustments. In the U.S., multiple reports indicate that large financial institutions are testing their systems for dinar-related transactions. These aren't ordinary maintenance checks. They appear to be readiness assessments in preparation for expanded trading or exchange capabilities. All of these signals point to a multinational effort to introduce the dinar to global markets in a much more prominent way. What should dinar holders do now? First and foremost, don't panic and don't rush. This is encouraging news, but it's just the first wave of what could be a multi-stage process. Rushing into exchanges prematurely could mean high spreads, unverified transactions, or missed long-term gains. Be patient and always use authorized, regulated financial institutions when dealing with currency exchanges. Take this time to organize your holdings. If you have physical dinar notes, make sure they are stored securely, undamaged, and easily verifiable. Keep purchase receipts and communication records from dealers. These documents could be crucial when banks begin requiring proof of ownership or authenticity. You should also begin financial planning now. A revaluation event, even a phased one, can come with significant tax implications. In many jurisdictions, currency gains are treated as capital gains, but rules vary by country. Consulting a tax professional or financial advisor who understands currency investing is one of the smartest moves you can make at this point. Iraq's broader economic strategy. There are indications that Iraq's government is pursuing a long-term strategy to strengthen the dinar's role in international trade. For example, the country is pushing to settle oil contracts and major infrastructure deals in dinars rather than US dollars. This is a major move, one that would directly increase demand for IQD and stabilize its value on a global scale. By encouraging trade in its own currency, Iraq is seeking to gain greater control over its financial future. It also signals confidence that the dinar can stand on its own and support international commerce, a key requirement for revaluation. Moreover, Iraq's integration with international banking networks, its adoption of digital transaction systems, and recent debt restructuring agreements are all aligned with a goal of presenting itself as a modern, stable economic player. A renewed sense of confidence. This rate increase doesn't just affect markets, it affects the psychology of investors. For years, dinar holders have faced criticism, misinformation, and silence. Now, for the first time in a long while, there is visible confirmation that their patience may finally be paying off. That sense of validation and renewed hope can create real momentum for continued investor interest. But let's be clear, this is just the beginning. Many still believe the long-term target rate for the dinar could reach $3 to $5 per IQD, especially if Iraq's economy continues to strengthen. But any such transition is expected to occur in gradual phases, not overnight. Final thoughts. Today's update is historic for the Iraqi dinar community. We now have concrete evidence of a value shift, backed by market data and quiet institutional movements. This development is the clearest signal yet that Iraq may be entering a new era, one where its currency finally reflects its economic strength and strategic potential. Still, this is a time for caution, not chaos. Stay informed. Watch reputable forex platforms. Listen for official updates from central banks. Participate in communities that value fact over hype. And above all, don't make emotional decisions based on partial information. We've waited a long time to see this moment. With just a little more patience, the opportunities ahead could be even greater than we imagined. If you found this report valuable, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. How are you reacting to this major shift? What's your game plan moving forward? We read every comment and appreciate your voice. Stay calm, stay smart, and stay tuned. This is just the beginning. Disclaimer. This article is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. The foreign exchange market is inherently risky and prone to misinformation. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decision. Iraqi Dinar RV is not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use or reliance on this content.